Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sarah Speaks. We're diving into fascinating topics that, well, shape our world. And today, let's unravel the wonders of machine learning and how it's transforming our lives. Ready?
Let's get started.
Okay, so we're talking about computers learning, right? But not in the way where someone sits there and programs every single step.
Yeah, it's more like a world where machines are learning from data, making decisions, sometimes maybe even better than we can.
It's kind of wild to think about.
It really is. And the thing is, this whole futuristic sounding concept, it's already a part of our everyday lives. Like we're interacting with machine learning all the time, probably without even realizing it.
You're right. I mean, think about something as basic as searching the web. When you
Yeah.
type anything into Google or Bing or even Baidu, what's happening?
Well, you're using a really powerful machine learning algorithm.
Right, one that goes through billions of pages to find what's most relevant, right?
Exactly. And that whole idea of relevance, that's determined by some pretty complex factors.
That machines have learned over time.
Yep. Based on tons of data, like user behavior, link structures, you name it, it's all data crunching.
Okay, so it's not just about finding stuff online. Think about when you get tagged in a photo on social media. That's facial recognition software at work.
Another machine learning thing that's gotten so advanced.
It can pick out faces in a crowd, no problem. It almost feels like magic.
Yeah, but it's really just math and data.
And speaking of things that feel like magic, what about those recommendations you get on streaming services? Like
Oh.
you might also like list. Sometimes it feels like it knows me better than I know myself.
Right. It's all thanks to machine learning, too.
So these algorithms, they're analyzing what you watch, comparing it to millions of other users, and then predicting what you'll probably enjoy.
It's pretty amazing. But hey, let's not forget about those spam filters, the ones that keep our inboxes from drowning in junk.
Ugh, yes.
You know those are using machine learning, too, right? Stuff like Bayesian filtering that looks at email content and figures out what's spam.
I did not know that.
And they're also using NLP, natural language processing, to understand what the email is actually saying.
So they can figure out if it's a real message or something shady like phishing.
Exactly. These techniques have gotten so good that we hardly ever see spam these days.
It's like having a little virtual assistant sorting through our mail. Which, speaking of, is another great example of machine learning.
True.
When we use voice to text or talk to those voice assistants, like Siri or Google Assistant, we're basically interacting with machine learning head on.
Right. Those systems are trained on huge amounts of human speech.
So they can understand our commands and respond, which is pretty cool.
Uh,
But the thing is, machine learning isn't just about making our lives easier or more entertaining.
Absolutely.
It's also being used to tackle some pretty big challenges in the world.
like climate change.
Exactly. Machine learning can be used to make wind turbines work better by, analyzing weather patterns and figuring out how to adjust the blades to get the most energy.
It's making renewable energy more efficient and, helps us rely less on those fossil fuels.
And in healthcare, the potential is mind-blowing.
Seriously.
We're seeing algorithms that can actually help doctors diagnose diseases, even stuff like cancer, with more accuracy
Which could lead to catching things earlier.
and maybe even more effective treatments. Sometimes they can even find things in medical images that doctors might miss just by looking at them.
It's really remarkable.
Now, speaking of seeing things, we got to talk about computer vision. It's basically teaching machines to see and understand images, just like us.
And there's this company called Landing AI. They're using computer vision and machine learning to totally change how things are made.
In manufacturing.
Yeah. Their tech can spot even the tiniest flaws in products, the kind of stuff people could never catch.
Wow.
So it improves the quality of what's being made.
Plus less waste.
Oh, for sure. And saves companies a ton of money. It's a win-win.
It's wild to think about how that impacts everything, too. I mean, this kind of automation changes industries all over the world.
It really does.
Things get made faster, supply chains are smoother. It could even lead to new jobs, the ones focused on keeping these intelligent systems running.
Yeah, it's like a whole new age of manufacturing, all powered by data and algorithms.
So for you listening right now, this means machine learning is already changing your life, even if you don't see it.
Right. But what's even more exciting is that the future of this stuff is wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, machine learning is evolving so quickly, and there's really no limit to what it could be used for.
It's true. And learning about this isn't some big secret anymore. You've got online courses, open source libraries, whole communities of people who are passionate about machine learning.
They're all out there.
Like, think about Andrew Ng. He started Coursera, And his machine learning course was one of the first. And it's so popular. It's gotten tons of people into this whole field.
Yeah, for sure.
So with machine learning already so woven into our lives and moving so fast, what crazy new things are we going to see in the future? What problems will it solve? What opportunities are going to pop up?
Great questions.
It's something to think about, especially as we head deeper into this world of intelligent machines.
I think we've only scratched the surface of what's possible.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into machine learning.